Hello everybody, and welcome back to more Mega Man Legends! This is Quiversee, and in the last part, we got through some last-minute preparations before delving back into the main gate, including crafting the all-powerful Shining Laser special weapon. Now, between the last episode and now, I did a little bit of off-screen grinding for some Zenny to get that final energy upgrade for it, and then I realized something I completely forgot to do, and that is talking to Roll. I actually did this already off screen, but the arm supporter we got for helping the man find his lost money, you can actually combine that with the ancient book and the old launcher we had, and it creates a special weapon I completely forgot existed! The Spread Buster. This weapon I've actually already got equipped. I'm going to show that real quick, because I do need to delve back in for one more round of money. But basically, the Spread Buster, as the name implies, fires a spread of shots. And it has a special upgrade feature which allows you to increase the number of shots. It normally only fires 3, but I'm going to delve in here real quick. I've given it 1 upgrade and it shoots 5 explosive rounds. This weapon is basically an exploding shotgun of death. If you don't have the laser, this weapon could easily be your highest damage-dealing attack yet. In fact, Roll even alludes to it when you create it. Although sometimes crap like that happens and it shoots straight between their legs. Incidentally, this sub-city here is actually where I've been grinding for Zenny. If you clear out all the Reaver bots here and take all the Zenny, then you can easily net a good 20,000 or so per run. And considering you can clear them all out in less than 5 minutes, that's a pretty good deal. Yeah, 3 full shots of the Spread Buster is enough to take down one of those stupid hippo things. Though I would honestly recommend just having a powerful buster and taking the vacuum arm if you want to grind for Zenny. Makes it a lot easier. Hey, look. Constant stream of energy, and you can't even fight back. Those things, however, are still annoying. But anyways, I'm going to finish this quick grind and see you outside the sub-city. Alright, now that that's done, I'm going to talk to Roll. Let's change over to the laser first. Be down here. There it is. And we're going to upgrade its energy to maximum, which is infinity. This is the only offensive weapon in the game, as far as I'm aware, that can get to infinity energy. If any other weapon does, it's one I don't upgrade often, but I'm pretty sure this is the only one. It's also worth noting I've also maxed out its range, which is not the best, but it's still pretty dang good. And I've left its attack completely untouched. I don't think it needs to be powered up on that front. But with that being said, I'm gonna save real quick because I haven't actually done that. Change my energy twice for good measure. And I will meet you at the main gate. And without further ado, we are going to climb our way down the spiral again. I probably should have just taken the sub-entrance from the old city, but first things first. Let this dude shoot his fireballs. There is the Shining Laser. It did nothing. Now we try. What? Why isn't it? There it goes! It's not too effective on these things, oddly enough. This is not a good enemy to showcase it on. If you activate it while their shield's up, it's not going to do anything. But you can hear, if you listen, he is not playing nice. Why didn't it do anything there? His shield was turned around. Okay, you can kind of hear, though, it's attacking really, really fast. Again, that was a very poor enemy to showcase this thing on, but trust me, this weapon is death. I need to find a better opponent. After dodging through all of those shield Reaver bots, I'm sure we'll find a more worthy opponent to shoot with our laser beyond the central gate. Let's go. Use the watcher key. Oh.
It reads sleeper.
Yep. I'm gonna use the sleeper key. And
The third door. What does this one say? Dreamer? Well, it should be the last one.
use the dreamer key. Yes. And we are now beyond the central gate. There's a strange new machine before us. Looks almost like a door, doesn't it?
What's happening to me? This is the first time I've ever been here, but I feel like I've seen this before. Something is telling me there's danger here, that it shouldn't be opened. It's a man? A person?
Was it you who awoke me? It is somewhat earlier than I had planned, but no matter. Thank you for awakening me. Have we met before? Oh, please forgive me. You are a purifier model, assigned to the direct command of Mother. As I recall, you were designated Mega Man Trigger. Please forgive me. I did not recognize you in your current configuration.
You know me?
You don't remember? Ah, I see. You have suffered memory loss, yes? Then for what purpose have you awakened me? I assume that your reason for coming here is to purge the carbons that have overpropagated during the time I was inactive.
Carbons? Purge? What are you talking about?
According to Urban Military Security Ordinance A10, the number of carbon units is not allowed to increase beyond the pre-specified limit. If this happens, they are to be purged immediately. My observation, if left unattended, the carbons will reproduce indefinitely. Their numbers will grow, polluting the surface world. They can be quite a nuisance.
Carbons? Do you mean the people on the island?
The carbons fit mass population Model B. They are unstable, very difficult to control. Perhaps it would be better to simply reinitialize.
Reinitialize? Now, I haven't understood much of what you've been saying, but when you say reinitialize, do you mean no? Huh?
This is quite regrettable. It would be much simpler if I had the assistance of a proficient unit, such as yourself. Once my task is complete, I shall inquire as to the presence of a backup of your memory on Eden. Until then, please remain where you are. Yes, until then.
What?
I've been staying really quiet just because that is a lot of exposition. I'll have more to say on that in a minute.
Did you hear that, Diesel?
Yep. Something tells me he's not kidding either. I really think he plans to kill everyone on the island.
Diesel, we've got to do something. We've got to stop him.
That's easier said than done. Besides, do you think we could beat him?
Well, what about Mega Man?
I don't like it, but I can't think of anything better, so... Oh, here's a problem. Hey, Tron! How do you stop this thing?
Oh, this? Like this!
I can't believe that worked!
Are you all right?
Thanks for your help.
Come on, hurry up! He's getting away!
Right.
It's not over between you and me. I won't forgive you if you die or anything stupid like that, so be careful in there, okay?
Right. See you later.
Don't worry, Tron. If anyone can do it, he can.
I know.
Coming back as an unexpected hero. The Bond. Oh, we start right off with one of you. Oh! That is the Shining Laser. Much better opponent to showcase that. And keep in mind, that is without any attack upgrades. We can go back, actually, to the room we were just in, where that mysterious new machine/person awoke. And yeah, they drop a lot there, and it's still just really interesting. I really love the extra bits of lore that we've yet to really dive into with this series. You don't really get too much of it in this game. It's all kind of backloaded in the end, but, well, we'll talk about more of that in a minute. First, we got some treasure. We found the power stream. I believe that is a buster part. Yes, it is. What does it do? Power stream maxes out attack. So right now, if we wanted to, we could basically max out both our energy and attack using just 2 buster parts. But personally, the setup I have right now is kind of more than enough. So I'm not going to worry about it. But yes, as that strange machine was talking about, there's apparently some sort of a directive that dictates how many humans, or as he called them, carbons, can exist on Kattelox Island at any given time. And, well, they keep talking about how this legendary disaster of Kattelox Island, how every 100 years or so, everybody is destroyed until civilization comes back to rebuild, presumably for the abundant amount of ruins and refractors underground. Well, I'd say that ancient machinery waking up and deciding there's too much life, let's get rid of it. I'd say that fits the bill of a legendary disaster. Going through this door takes us even further into the gate to the biggest freaking refractor you will ever see in your life. Look at that thing. You can feel tremendous energy emanating from the refractor. Can't get too close to it. It is completely unshielded. Not that it matters. Don't think even Mega Man can pick that thing up. I forget. I think it was in the library, actually, where we had heard about a very large, powerful prism refractor that could supply energy to an unimaginable degree. We're looking at it right now. Talking about legendary treasures. Talking about the prism refractor with an endless support of energy. That's it right there. However, while it would be amazing to find a way to take that back, we have much more pressing things to deal with. You know, saving the island. Yeah, these things are kind of everywhere in here. Obviously, I don't need to shoot them down. They're harmless as always. And it's a bit of a maze, but there's not really too much left to find in terms of treasure. We have all the special weapons. I think there might be another buster part somewhere, but I could be wrong. Maybe even some Zenny, because you can still leave. You can absolutely leave if you need to restock. Heck, I didn't even get the Kevlar Jacket Omega. I don't think it's necessary, honestly. Down that way would be nothing, so we're just gonna go straight through here. Dead end, but we have a ramp right here, and Data. Data doing here?
Well, we've come a long way, haven't we? It would have been nice if we could have just kept on living in peace with the professor and Roll, but I guess we've got to do what we've got to do, right? Mega Man Juno's waiting for you inside.
Keep in mind, you never heard that his name was Mega Man Juno. But yes, his name is Mega Man Juno. And he also referred to us as a Mega Man Trigger, although he has called himself Mega Man Walnut to the Bonds. Maybe we'll find out a little more about that too. But for now, gonna save the game, cross the threshold to our final battle.
It appears I miscalculated the odds of your ability to escape that trap. You are, however, too late. Eden was activated as soon as I entered this room. It cannot be deactivated as long as I, the master key of this island, remain here in this control room.
Meanwhile, in space...
All that remains now is to wait for Eden to enter transmission range and send the command to execute the reinitialization of this island. Once that command is received, the 10,000 workers aboard Eden will execute it immediately. My estimates indicate their work will be completed in less than 5 minutes.
Skies above Kattelox. Eden descends.
Now that Eden has been activated, any further interference from you will remain on file, thus tarnishing my operating record. Fortunately, you are suffering from memory loss and fragmentation. Therefore, as keeper of this island, I hereby exercise my prerogative of correctional dispensation.
Prerogative of correctional? What?
Allow me to rephrase. I will exercise my authority to terminate your program.
Yes! Because we are apparently suffering from some sort of memory loss, Mega Man Juno is going to try and kill us. And, well, we need to kill him in 5 minutes, or else everyone on Kattelox Island is destroyed. This fight is honestly not that bad. And if you actually listen, Juno's attacks are all very well telegraphed. And a lot of them are also very easy to dodge. Most of them involve either lasers, explosions, jumping around making shockwaves. Everybody says, "Are you ready?" He will launch those lasers. I didn't hear what he said there because I was talking. He also teleports around sometimes, but most of his attacks end with him doing the jump shockwave.
Ready?
Unfortunately, he does move a lot, so using the shining laser isn't exactly the easiest thing in the world. How about this? He does that. That attack gets me more than anything else. I'm gonna try the laser. Woo! Not always the best idea. That is the one weakness of the shining laser, but then again, most special weapons share a similar weakness in that you can't use them while moving or anything. So, it has limited usefulness. Come to think of it, his laser attacks look very similar to the shining laser. So I should have been shooting my buster there. We've seen basically all that he can do right now. Although I think he has one more attack we haven't seen yet, I'm not sure. Either way, this fight is very, very straightforward. Just like that headbutt. Okay, he's gonna do his shockwave jump. Let's see if I can hit him with the laser again. It was worth getting headbutted hit him with the laser. There's the other attack.
How was that?
That was honestly a very weak move. Yeah, if you see the explosions in the middle, he's just going to appear and cause a big shockwave. Thankfully, it's the easiest attack of his dodge.
Defend yourself.
I did not defend myself very well. Honestly, the shining laser is kind of not worth using against him unless you upgrade the attack. If you do, it will absolutely melt through his health. It's one of the reasons, though, I decided I didn't want to upgrade it to that point. Because, I don't know, I prefer fighting him straight on with the Buster. It makes the fight more entertaining. Let's fix my shield and heal up. It's not good that I'm already having to use this. But at least he's almost down. Alright, one more shot. I meant to jump. hit him with the laser before he landed.
My. It would appear that I have made an error.
Yeah, that's quite the error there. But...
No!
You were nearly successful in terminating my life support subroutine functions. But do not be disappointed. It appears it will take longer than anticipated for Eden to reach its optimal altitude. If you can terminate me before then, you will be able to stop it. Assuming you are capable of deactivating me.
What?
there's something so unsettling about his soft-spoken voice. But it works so well. Needless to say, though, this fight is far from over. Mega Man Juno has a battle body as well.
Are you ready?
Starting off Phase 2. Juno still works in very similar ways to Phase 1. Only being bigger, faster, and stronger. There's his first new attack, an explosive death orb. Luckily, it's relatively easy to dodge. He also doesn't make shockwaves when he lands. Interesting considering the larger body. But he does swipe the ground a few times, so he has a bit of range. You also hear his voice. He sounds very different, angry, stressed out. I always hate that swooping explosion attack. Ugh. And the first one was hard to aim with the laser. This one's even more difficult. He has more attacks. There's one. Yeah, he also has a basic charge. But he tends to do the swiping explosion a lot. I know he has at least one more move. So kind is to not charge into me. Yeah. Oddly enough, I have an easier time dodging his charge than his first one's charge. I think it'd be the other way around. I guess because it does move a little bit slower. That fireball, I always feel like it chases you, but it actually doesn't. In fact, gives you a pretty good opportunity to attack proper. Oh, there it is. I didn't see it there, but yeah, now his charge attack sends out rippling explosions everywhere. Let's see. Let's try the shining laser. Yeah, that's not doing much.
Are you ready?
Right. So then just do that again. Jump. Oh, and now it's there. It is. That I knew there was something else. There. This attack is very dangerous. Sends lasers down from the sky with a shockwave, no less. The shockwave is more there just to trip you up. But this is why I was frustrated about using the canteen earlier, because I'm starting to get low on health, but then again, so is he. I'd say another couple of cycles around him and we should have him done. Oh, but he gets to do this again. I'm just gonna dodge. See if I can finish him while he's shooting lasers at me. And there we go! Mega Man Juno is down.
It appears I was in error assuming that a bureaucratic model such as myself would be able to best you in hand-to-hand combat. However, I was successful in keeping you occupied long enough for Eden to achieve optimal altitude before you could interfere. This is Mega Man Juno, Bureaucratic Model 3rd Class, Authorization Number 8677, requesting a reinitialization of this island's systems and a memory backup of its bureaucratic systems.
Stop! Stop it!
If you wish to shoot me, please do not hesitate. My program has already been backed up in Eden's central core. I eagerly await my next activation.
Didn't even need to shoot him.
Beacon systems ready, awaiting confirmation. Requested backup of bureaucratic model Mega Man Juno complete. Execution of Kattelox reinitialization program will commence in 100 seconds.
What should I do?
Interrupt command. Priority command rerouted to Purifier First Class Mega Man Trigger. Under suspicion of malfunction, Bureaucratic Model Third Class Juno has been deactivated by Mega Man Trigger as per Ordinance 103. Mega Man Trigger hereby requests the indefinite postponement of the previous reinitialization order and the deletion of Bureaucratic Model Juno's backup data. Trigger hereby assumes all bureaucratic authority for the district and will petition Mother for guidance at a future date.
Command reroute acknowledged. Priority given to Purifier First Class's command. Eden resuming standby mode and returning to pre-designated coordinates. Deleting log of Purifier First Class's correspondence as required by security ordinances. Requesting that notification to Mother be carried out by Purifier First Class, present bureaucratic authority, trigger.
Saved by the monkey. Back into space it goes.
Data?
There's nothing to worry about anymore, Mega Man. Everything should return to normal shortly.
Do you know who I am?
I'm your peripheral memory storage device. You originally created me so your memory couldn't be scanned by Mother, too. I can't tell you anything yet, but soon I'll be able to tell you everything. What you are, why you lost your memory, your original function, and mission.
Mega Man! Mega Man! Blasted contraption! It's always breaking down at the worst time!
Mega Man, are you all right?
Yep, I'm just fine.
Gramps and I were working on the radio forever, but couldn't get it to work.
Mega Man, you won't believe what we saw! I'm glad these old eyes of mine lasted long enough to see it!
Calm down, Gramps. He's been like this ever since... Huh? Mega Man? Are you all right?
Oh, it's nothing. Really. I'm sorry that I scared you.
You're always running off like that, making me worry myself sick over you.
But somehow, I know you'll always make it back. I have faith in you.
Thanks. See you soon. Data, let's go!
Ready? Mega Man?
Ready.
You know, this kind of just occurred to me. Why did he make his data storage backup a monkey? That seems very weird. Now that I think about it. But either way, time has come to say goodbye to Kattelox Island.
All right, we're ready to go anytime you are.
Thanks, Roll.
Tell me, do you really have to go so soon? After all you've done for us, please stay a while longer. We haven't had the chance to thank you properly.
Well, it's not that we don't want to stay. It's just that we've got some unfinished business that we've got to take care of. Right?
Yep.
That's right. Besides, now that we've got a refractor for the flutter, it's time for us to go.
If you must go, won't you at least come to town and say goodbye to everyone?
I suppose we should at least say goodbye, eh? Hey, Mega Man, why don't you go? Give him our best.
It would mean so much to everyone.
Go on, Mega Man, and say goodbye to the Junkman's wife for me.
Okay, I'm going.
I don't know why she specifically mentions the Junkman's wife, but yeah. Before we leave Kattelox Island, we have a chance to go and say goodbye. Of course, we could always just talk to Roll and head on off the island now, but if we do that, we'll never see them again. So, I think it wouldn't be right if we didn't just swing around and say goodbye to everyone one last time. I'll talk to Beryl and Amelia at the end. For now, let's go to town, shall we? And say our farewells. Actually, I wonder, can you? You don't need to do any more digging here. Yep, you aren't allowed to go back into the ruins anymore. Just something kind of nice to add in. Start, of course, with our good buddy Jim. Hey there! You did a pretty good job for my sidekick. Don't forget to tell all the people on other islands about how you're my sidekick, okay? See you later, then. Oh, don't you worry, Jim. I'll tell everyone to fear you and your mastery over powerful dog. Pretty impressive. Okay, I admit it. We lose! You've got us all beat. What was the competition? Just don't forget, we let you into the gang, see? You're still the low man on the totem pole, got it? Wonder. Can I still get Zenny for kicking the can? I'll talk to those people in a minute. I need to find this out. This is important. Nice shot! Bonus 1,000 Zenny. You can still get it. You can still get the Zenny for kicking the can. Let's talk to... I thought you already had your baby. Thank you so much for saving me. And my baby. The island. Huh? Oh, baby's just fine, thank you. I'm doing great too, as you can see. You had the baby. Why do you look like you haven't? Oh, hi, Mega Man. Thanks for your help. Did you hear we had a baby boy? We named him Mega Man after you. No! No, don't do that. I mean, that's a cute gesture, but don't call your child Mega Man. You're setting them up for a fall. Mega Man. Well, I never got a chance to meet your girlfriend. What? But I'm sure she's a wonderful girl. Who? What? Me jealous? Maybe a little. Number 1, I don't think we've ever met. Number 2, how do you know my name? Number 3, what girlfriend? If you're referring to Roll, she's more like a sister. If you're referring to Tron, no. I don't think that's how that works. She wants to kill me. Well, no, she doesn't want to kill me. She wants to fight me. It's a weird relationship, okay? Don't ask. Even I don't know. Thank you for saving the city. You know, you remind me of my dead husband. In what regards? When he was younger. In what regards? I feel like that's important. Thanks for everything, Mega Man. Come back and play with Paprika sometime. Are you Jim's sister? Maybe. Before I go to the junk shop... Oh, wait, no, there's only Deadlight Bakery. No. Mega Man, move left! Why do I have trouble with this door? I swear it's not intentional. You did it, Mega Man! Now we'll be able to dig all over the island! Just kidding. I think I'll stick with the little ruins near the city. I mean, there are still all sorts of Reaverbots in the other ruins, right? Anyway, take care of yourself. You know, with this first. Do you really have to go, Mega Man? You're the best digger we ever had as a customer. I'm sure you'll do fine wherever you go. You and your spotter roll. You just seem to get along real well, like a digger and a spotter should. But yeah, you know, you'd think with Mega Man having the increased authority that Data was talking about, we could just deactivate all the Reaverbots on the island, right? And yeah, that's another thing. Like, what Data was basically doing there was overriding Mega Man Juno's authority with a military ordinance. Because essentially that's what Mega Man is, a purifier unit. It's basically like an officer, a soldier. as far as authority goes. Definitely more than a bureaucrat like Juno. Oh, Mega Man, it's you. Leaving, are ya? We may have lived through the great disaster and all the trouble with the pirates. Once you're gone, we'll have to take care of everything ourselves again. We're gonna have a rough time of it after you leave. Well, take care of yourself, okay? Yeah. Remember, the cops here kind of suck at their job. You're leaving the island? Don't worry. We'll take care of things from now on. Well, we'll try to at least. And that's all you can ask, is that they try. Let's see. Oh, is this Wily over here? It is! Well, I guess this means we somehow managed to live through the legendary disaster. Thanks to you, Mega Man. I don't know exactly what happened at the main gate, but do let everyone knew, we'd probably all be dead right now. Thank you. Thank you for everything you've done for us. I completely forgot the voice I gave him, so... I feel that as I've been researching the island and its history, I've stumbled onto something that goes beyond our lives, even beyond our existence. I don't know what you saw or what you learned inside the main gate, and even if I did, I don't think I could understand it. But I plan to keep studying until all the mysteries here are solved. Oh, don't worry, Mega Man didn't understand it either. Come to think of it, most of it you can't understand from this game alone. Kind of interesting. And so, ladies and gentlemen, our blue hero has come to say goodbye to us. Just kidding, today's my day off. Thanks for saving the island, Mega Man. I'm going to miss you. It was a lot of fun getting to watch you in action. Beep, 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 beep. What? Uh-oh, that's my pager. Looks like they need me back at the studio. See you later, Mega Man. Thanks again. Man, nothing sucks worse than being called in on your day off. Hi there, hero. I really have to thank you for everything you've done, including donating those artifacts you found to the museum. Thanks to you, things have gotten real busy around here. It'll be only a matter of time before I can make my museum the best museum in the world. Well, you've got, like, grade 1 National Treasure eyeball in there, so that's a start. Ira! Hi, Mega Man. Thank you so much for everything you've done for me and everyone. You know what? I decided once I get out of the hospital, I'm going to learn how to be a digger just like you. Promise me that when I grow up, you'll take me with you on one of your digs, okay? That's adorable. Also, I just realized she's just as tall as Mega Man. How old is Mega Man supposed to be in this anyway? Like, mental age at the very least. Because we know, obviously, that there's more to Mega Man than meets the eye. Mega Man, can you hear me? We'll be taking off soon. Don't go too far, okay? Yeah, I don't think we can leave downtown. Like, that's why Ira and Wily are here. Because if we try to go even to Uptown, yeah, we'll be taking off soon. Downtown is as far as you can go. You can't do a full... I think we can go into the library, though. No. Now's not the best time to be checking out a book. Aw. But they'll never get us with the late fees if we're not even on the island. And with that, we have talked to everybody. So with that, let's head back. Did I ever talk to you? Thanks for your help. I don't know what I would have done without it. Don't you remember me? You helped me find my lost money. Thanks to you, I was able to build my dream house. Promise me you'll come over and visit it sometime, will you? Oh, he built his dream house. Damn, we don't get to see it. And don't think I didn't see you. You were the guy who was staring in the mirror at the tailor shop, weren't you? Hi, Mega Man. I just want to say thanks on behalf of everyone at Kattelox TV. Oh, you know, you're the racer. Thanks to you, we were able to get a lot of great stories. The game shows are getting more popular, too. Thanks again for everything. Yeah, that's the producer. And then there's you. Thank you for your help. If you should happen to find a large treasure, please come back and deposit it here. I'm sure you'll find our interest rates are the best anywhere. And it's kind of a shame that they didn't have some kind of a mechanic with the bank, but I have a feeling that, like the morality system, it would have felt kind of superfluous. And yeah, all the stuff that I was talking about with what the morality system is for, I was probably mixing up with Legends too. So you're really leaving then? I don't know what to say. Well, guess it's time to move on, eh?
Time to go then! Oh, before we go, you want to hear a secret?
Sure.
You know that if you start a new game without cutting the power, you can try the game again at a different difficulty setting? Here's another hint. The faster you play, or the harder it is, the easier it will become. Know what that means? Maybe you can figure it out.
So that second hint, I honestly forget the details of. But the first hint is true. Once you beat the game, it unlocks a new difficulty setting. It unlocks hard mode, which basically means Reaverbots do more damage and take more damage. Pretty sure that that's the only changes. I was originally planning on actually doing this in hard mode, but, well, this is the first time I've played the digital version on PS3, and I currently don't have the means to hook up my old PS2 and play with my original memory card. I do still have it. I just don't have the means to do that right now. And I kind of wanted to keep this experience pure in that I didn't want to, you know, go through a full practice run or do any research. I wanted to try going through this with just going on my memories of my past playthroughs. And it definitely was clunkier than it could have been, but yeah, that's why. In addition, once you beat hard mode, you actually unlock easy mode, which I believe is the same as normal mode, except you start with a special buster part, which maxes out all of your buster's stats. It may also have things deal less damage, but I could be wrong. And I had no reason whatsoever for jumping up on the flutter. But yeah, once you're ready to go... Oh, gotta talk to our new cat friend first. Wow. There we go. Once you're ready to go, all you have to do is talk to Roll.
Well, if you're all done with your goodbyes, I guess it's time to go then, right?
Indeed it is.
Thank you so much for your help. Take care of yourselves.
Bye. Take care.
Goodbye.
See you later, Amelia.
I love how no one ever questioned the dancing monkey.
Goodbye.
After all that, we still didn't find out anything about your mom and dad. Or the Motherlode.
Well, it can't be helped. It's not like we meant to come here in the first place, right? But everything worked out in the end, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Mega Man, did something happen while you were underground?
Huh? Yeah, well, not really. Don't worry about it.
Well, I don't know, but... don't ever forget that I'll always believe in you, okay?
Roll!
Mega Man, Roll! Look outside! The island!
Mega Man!
Okay.
What is it?
Whoa! Roll, left! Left!
Huh? Okay. Hey, isn't that...
They all came to see us off.
Hey, hey! Thank you so much! Thank you! Bye-bye! Good luck! Take care!
I hope those of you at home are watching. Our brave heroes are taking off, heading for new adventures. As you can see, the people of Kattelox have come out to send them off and wish them well.
Hey, everybody!
They were all maybe we'll come back here and see them again.
Yeah.
Okay, setting new course. Here we go!
You know, for such a small island, I do like how you can actually see the breakdown of the entire city. That's kind of a nice touch. For such a small island, for how people are actually there when you think about it. It makes a lot of sense that they would all come out to see us off after saving them. Like, it's kind of like one of those small towns where like everybody knows everybody. I don't know. I always thought it was nice. And with that, we are done with Mega Man Legends. Man, where do I even begin with this? I suppose just to start off, this whole experience has been, well, it's been a ride. I mean, this is obviously my first time doing an LP or anything even close to one. Oh. Teasel, I love you, but I don't want to be interrupted right now. Yeah, the credits music is random audio clips from the game. It's actually pretty funny. But back to what I was saying, I'm sure it was obvious to anyone that I was very, very nervous doing anything around the start. But the further I got into it, the better I think I got with it. I'm not sure at this point, but I do know at the very least I felt more confident doing it, and also actually enjoyed it more in general. Like, in the first several episodes, I got to the point where I was not wanting to do it. I had to actually make myself do it, set aside time for it, and force myself into it. But I would say that a little before the halfway point, it got to the point where it was the opposite, where I had to pull myself away from the recording to do other things. It's interesting, really. I don't know, it felt like a very different experience than just playing this game by myself, even if I didn't really go about it in too many different ways. If anything, I'm kind of frustrated with myself about the decision I had to not have a full playthrough beforehand. Not only because I couldn't play the game on hard mode, but because I know there's a lot of stuff that I've just been slipping up on or getting wrong. I think the next time that I do a game like this that I'm really familiar with, I will take some extra steps to prevent that sort of nonsense from happening. But I don't know. I still think that things ended out well overall.
That's it!
Don't laugh at me, Teasel. Man, I think the saddest thing of all, though, is that there's only 3 games in this series. I mean, it's a cult classic for a reason, though. It's a fantastic game and a very far deviation from what most Mega Man games are. Now remember, the only ones I've actually played have been parts of the original and pretty much the entire X series, as well as this. So when I'm comparing action side-scrolling shooter games to an open action adventure with like interactable NPCs and an explorable world, there's a big difference there. It's a big jump. Not to mention, this game, Mega Man Legends, has a lot of things that are wrong with it, don't get me wrong. Its controls are a bit clunky, its draw distance is poor, its graphics can be argued as very dated, but honestly, I still love it. I think I love it more than I would if it had a modern style, but I don't know, maybe that's just me. But more than that, its world and its characters are what set it apart above all else. Its gameplay is very good and very unique, but it wouldn't matter. If you put the same gameplay in a different world, it would not be the same. It also helps that, on my end at least, that the concepts of the whole ancient technology, I know I've talked about this before, but where ancient technology is superior and something that is heavily sought after, that being one of my favorite tropes in general, does not hurt. Because that's one of the central concepts of the world itself. You know, I know that the original creator of Mega Man, Keiji Inafune, tries You know, he tried to get, what was it called? Red Ash, that was it. He tried to get a game called Red Ash made through Kickstarter. At this point in time, I don't know if that's even still a thing. And while I'd be interested to see what it's like, there's no way it'll be the same. It won't give that same feeling. Although around this point also, you know, Mega Man 11 has been around for a while, and I recently read I think it was an interview with one of the producers of the game that's explicitly said that there are people who want more Battle Network and Mega Man Legends games. So who knows? There might be hope for this franchise yet. Honestly, I think the best way to do that would be to show support. So if anyone out there has a PS3, a PSP, or a PS Vita, you can actually get all the games of the Mega Man Legends series on the PlayStation Network. And I think it's very, very worth the price. But this has been one heck of an experience. Bit of a post-credit sequence as the flutter flies off into the distance. Guess who it is?
Well, there they go. Not a care in the world. Hey, Tron, can't this thing go any faster?
No, it can't. I had to gather up all the spare parts from everything he blew up to build this.
That's right! That's right!
We'll just have to rough it until we get to the next island. If we sell what we found, we'll get back what we lost and then some. We'll live like kings!
Yup, they got the prism refractor.
Who would have thought there was such a huge refractor down there, and all we had to do was just wander in and pick it up? I told you we'd have the last laugh.
That's assuming we make it to the next island without sinking. Oh well, at least he's in a good mood.
I'm okay with Teasel always getting the last laugh if it's that laugh. But yeah, that giant refractor that we found was removed by the bonds. Which in turn means that the main gate, and proportionally all the other sub-gates, will be out of power. I don't know why they do that weird echo effect there. To be continued. Yeah, they knew right away that there was going to be a sequel. They were setting up for it big time. Presented by Capcom. Clear time 13 hours, 31 minutes, 33 seconds. I guarantee you that at least an hour of that was spent just in a pause menu while I was taking a break. But, yeah, that is it. And I'll just show real quick. It'll load back to the title screen for me.
In a world covered...
After watching the credit sequence as Data suggested, there's a new option down here for the difficulty. Normal and hard. You have to beat hard mode in order to unlock easy mode. But, yeah. That's your prize for winning. I've never really understood why they add in a new difficulty setting afterwards. Like, I would have liked to have just started the game on hard, personally, but it's a minor gripe. Either way, this has been a very interesting experience. Like, going through this on a recording, on video. I have to admit, when I first started this, I had to make myself start the recording. Just because of nerves, because of, like, I don't want to do this right now. But the more I got into it, the more fun it got. The more I would wake up this morning, for example, thinking, how much time do I have to go? I have to go to work. 8 hours. Yeah, I want to make sure I get some recording in. Like, I was looking forward to it. And ooh, giant fair butt. I was looking forward to it so much that now I'm a little bit sad that it's done. But regardless, I do know what I want to do next. I'm gonna take a bit of a break while I figure out the whole editing process. Chances are, by the time I've uploaded the first episode, which I still haven't done, by the way, I'll probably have already started recording whatever game I'm doing next. But that is going to be it for now. This has been Quiversee, and thank you so much for joining me on this. Really interested to see where things go from here, because I'm really not sure. But we will address that when we get there, I guess. Goodbye, everybody.